where are all these cash buyers coming from and what are they doing with their money? That's a question that gets asked quite often, and there was a report from the National Association of Realtors that came out that I think sheds a little more light on this. We'll dig into that. The share of all cash buyers has risen. It's around 32%. This little graph right here takes us from 2008 to 2024, at least January of 2024. About 32% of all buyers were cash buyers. It's not a hard concept for most people to realize when we take a step back and realize that tremendous equity growth has been happening, and so for people who sell their homes or a property, they're pretty flush with cash. So that next home they purchase, they're oftentimes in a position to do that all cash. But one part of this report that I thought was interesting was it broke down the different types of home and kind of tells us where the cash buyers were most likely to land, and that was in the vacation property sector. So a primary residence, the least likely for an all-cash purchase, and then for a investment property, about 40, let's call it 60-40 split. But very interesting that for vacation homes, that is where people put the cash the most. Now, what this means for the future, we're probably going to see continual increase in cash buyers. We look at the trend on this graph. I believe that there's some more room to grow because there's a lot of folks sitting on a lot of equity, so when they go to sell, they'll be in a position where they can be a cash buyer. That will be an additional headwind that home buyers are going to have to contend with, as well as the fact with rates dropping and home prices expected to continue to rise, being able to compete against cash buyers is going to be critical. We have solutions for that. I never try and make these just all solution focused, but bottom line is we do have some solutions to help people kind of edge out the competition against those cash buyers. So that's where the cash buyers are. That's kind of what they need to be doing. So if you have more questions on this, we're always happy to help. Let us know, and thank you so much.